Hey all, it's Nightmare logging in, and today we're going to talk about Vision and what makes him one of the better characters in the game and one of the better utility characters in the game. Now, what makes him great? Well, the first thing you have to talk about when you talk about Vision is the fact that he's bleed and poison immune as a robot. Or android. No, he's a robot. So, only a few characters have immunity to poison and bleed. They would be him, Ultron, Dormammu, and also Iceman when he comes out. So there aren't too many of those characters, and that makes them great for Alliance Quest, for story mode when you don't know when you got hit, poison or bleed node. So that makes him extremely useful for that. I will point out that he's not immune to shock, he's not immune to degeneration, only to bleed and poison, but that still makes him a very valuable character for a lot of situations. Now, when you talk about Vision, the main thing he does is he burns opponents. He burns opponents' power. As you can see, his special 2 can burn 100% power, which makes him great for aggressive players. As an aggressive player, I'm sure you've had that situation where you're attacking an opponent, and suddenly out of nowhere he gets a special 3 because you weren't paying attention. Now, what makes him great is that you don't have to worry too much about his third special opponent because you could burn all the power before he gets that. And also, another good thing is when awakened, he also steals power, which makes it even more valuable because he'll get 20%. In this case, I'm only level 10, just giving an idea. Most people don't have a level 99 vision. But as level 10, he's still getting 20% of the power back. Now that means that you can get to, that's almost not a full power. That's not a full bar of power, but it's still enough power that you can get to your second a lot quicker and keep on spamming and spamming it. So that makes him extremely valuable. Now, another thing that makes him extremely valuable happens to be his heal block. As you can see, when he gets to 0 power meter, the opponent gains a heal block buff for 7 seconds, which could be great against any of the Iron Men. You can prevent his overload. It's good against any character like Wolverine that regens a lot, that relies on his regen. So that's extremely valuable against certain characters and something that should be kept in mind. Another thing is that he also has some good synergies. I mean, the big one, of course, is Scarlet Witch. For anybody who really likes Scarlet Witch, he's a good character to have with her because he adds extra critical rating. He could be part of a crit team, which of course makes him pretty valuable. So something to keep in mind with him is that he also works well with Scarlet Witch. He can also work with Ultron to get 6% attack. He works with Iron Man for 6% health. I mean, those aren't as important, but the Scarlet Witch one in particular is very useful to have. Now, what's his weaknesses? Now, one of the biggest weaknesses that you'll see a mutant node, you'll attack, and suddenly you get that his arch nemesis Magneto on it, who's extremely well against metal, and guess what? Vision's metal. At least for the game. I don't know if he's something synthetic or whatever outside the game, but in the game he's metal. So, of course, the problem is, especially with the special 1 and 2, for all specials, his direct damage deals with how much power is lost. So Magneto can prevent a special from working. So if you don't drain any power, he takes no damage. So you may not use a special 2 against him and knock him down, but then you'll notice that he took no damage and that his power is still there. So you want to avoid Magnetos as much as possible. Just to keep that in mind, because Magneto is someone you do not want to face with Vision. He is not a good. He's the worst character you could use against Vision. I mean, that Vision could fight, to be more exact. He's also not a great defensive character in most nodes because his special 2 can be so easily avoided. Any good player will avoid his special 2 days on end. It's not an issue. Now, the one place where Vision can be put in that makes him somewhat useful is the special 1 nodes. I mean, it can come out of nowhere, people aren't expecting it, and you hit someone with a special 1, they can't block it. They can't parry it. They get hit by it, unless they evade it. So that's something to keep in mind, but otherwise you want to avoid him on all those other AW defense nodes because he's pretty much useless on every other node. He will be destroyed, in other words. Now, what do you want to use him for? Now, one good use is, of course, against any bleed or poison characters because he's immune. That makes him very strong for that. Another thing you could use him for is, as I said, if you're aggressive characters, as I said, I'm a pretty aggressive player. You can use that to avoid his worst specials. You can just keep on attacking and not have to worry about baiting a special 2, sorry. Because I think everybody knows how much you hate baiting specials. It's one of the worst things to do, have to bait a special, especially considering that sometimes you can't bait a special. With Vision, you don't have to worry about so much. And instead of baiting the special, wait till he gets a special attack too and just destroy it. Destroy all the power, and that's that. So you don't have to worry about that. It makes him a very useful character in a lot of situations for that. Now finally, you could put him on. You could use him in situations where you get extra power gain. Perfect example was when we were fighting Dormammu in the Master Mode. Now, every time you attack Dormammu, he was getting, I think, 3% power gain, but so was the play you were using. So Vision, you would get a lot of power gain, and suddenly you just spam that special attack too, time and time again, like it was nothing, and next thing you know, he was dead. Dormammu was dead. So he was great for that node. So I highly recommend him there. Now, on to the gameplay. Let's see how good he works. I'll show you how good he is. Now, I've learned my lesson not to constantly do fights against Maestro because I was getting killed with. I got killed with Karnak, so I'm not gonna do it here. I learned my lesson. I could destroy Maestro, but and Act 5 came out. Oh, Act 5 is coming out. Looks like it came out today. I forgot all about that, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But let's go to Act 4 Rebellion. I'm just gonna use 3, 4. This is Act 4, Chapter 3. So number 4. So got Vision here. Yeah, I got Vision. I got Scarlet Witch. This is not my natural team, but it's a good one to show Vision off. So here we go. Yeah, I don't care about transmissions. Skip again. I don't care. I'm just gonna make sure. Now I'm gonna ignore the fact that he's at a disadvantage with his type. I mean, fact is, Vision's strong enough that I really don't care about type that much. It matters, but it's not the game end all and be all. So I'm just gonna destroy Black Bolt regardless here, because that's what you're supposed to do with Black Bolt. Special beforehand. Okay. Special 2 and goodbye power. As you can see, I gained some power back. I just had 20% power on that. I mean, basically, the main thing is just to keep on spamming his special attack 2. I mean, you can use his special attack 1, his 3, but his 2 is really where the action's at. So let's see where I'm gonna take this line here. So let's go through this. Again, as before, I'm not exactly going to worry about the specials and about the types. Again, easily killed here, which will be famous last words in the official Michelle. Just foreshadowing. I'll show you guys. She has power gain to replace those. I know I wouldn't use the special one, but power gain makes it required. I'll explain why she has power gain in a few minutes. I have armor because that's the luck I have. Now, one thing I forgot to mention before, at least about this chapter, and I love Act 4 chapters, you have something called Gamble of Fate, which means you'll get a random effect at the start of the match. In her case, she got power gain. In my case, I got armor break, and I got a second one for double or nothing, but I don't remember what the second one was. But it was pretty annoying, so nothing you can do about that. I'm fighting a villain, so I'm gonna have a little disadvantage with that, but I'm not gonna worry about it. 40%. Just hoping he doesn't get power gain or regen or something annoying like that. Yeah. Of course, I want to get bad ones. Now, see all this power? Goodbye power, and counter for that matter. So that was a pretty easy kill. Well, it's Iron Patriot, should be an easy kill. Here's hoping I do better with Gambler's Fate in the future, because I'm really not doing well with it, for obvious reasons. that. I mean, it'd be more of the story. I don't think anybody cares about the story. More important that I just killed the characters, so we won't take all day on this video. Oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention. This is how good Wolverine is while I'm here anyhow, so I'll finish with Wolverine when I'm paying attention. Should have been, but oh well. Now come on, you know what you want to do. Come on, get out. There you go. I was going to do a video on Wolverine originally, but unfortunately Steeden got it the day I was going to did a video on Wolverine vs. X-23 before I could do my Wolverine video, so oh well. I'll do a Wolverine video at some point in the future, but didn't pay to be the next. Didn't pay for me to do that one now. Let's see here. We'll destroy the line, save some time here. This time I ended up with a better gambling streak. I'm still playing against him, so that was jealous. That was really jealous. I don't remember it going out that much in the past, but I don't know. Heavy attacks I remember not going out that much, and now they seem to go out more. And I may be imagining it, but I could have sworn that a lot of these heavy attacks didn't reach like this one reached just now. If anybody knows whether the heavy attacks were always like that, just please say in the comments. But I'm pretty sure I don't remember that, so oh well. I'll put a little heal on. Might as well. Don't have much left, but a little heal can't hurt. Just save time. Oh, ooh, god damn it. Yep, that's why you don't pay attention. Oops, my bad. Come on. But I don't have to worry about that in the future because he's not awakened. Come on. So at least this was more. And there it goes. I'm just moving back a little bit. Oh, that was embarrassing. I'm sticking to my chair a little bit. And it's a miracle I'm finally finding a mutant. Imagine finding a mutant with the tag character. Wow, concept. Yeah. I could have added more healing, but he's not going to be that hard, I don't think. Scheme of things and all that. Of course, if I'm wrong, I'm going to be peeing, but. Fearless. We got here. Okay, we're almost there already, so that's good. This. And we need a little healing, so just get. I need to get more healing at some point. We got enough healing for now, I think. Yeah. That's the advantage about not doing a video on a regen character. So unfortunately I used a lot of healing and I don't have much left. So, oh well. Yeah, use your vision. Oops. Not careless, that's what happens. My power. Oh well. Okay. Now I'm using him against. I'm gonna be using him against bleed characters, so of course he has a bit of an advantage in that since he doesn't bleed. So I'm gonna keep in mind with him. He doesn't bleed. Always a nice thing against a bleed character. I mean, it's made for someone like Renfield who relies on bleed so much. Oops. Thankfully, I didn't have to rely on. I didn't have bleed in this case. Just damage myself. Okay, not much more left, I don't think. Yeah, not much more left. Too much, but not enough. Not too much yet. Yeah, it's a little bit left, but not enough. That's what I'm trying to say, basically. In a good way. Again, bleed character I don't have to worry about. Wild relief. Oops. That's why I'm doing it else. I'm embarrassed by that. Easy enough. Yeah, you know my hit. Well, I didn't do anything. I was sure I was hitting him yet, and I'm glad I didn't. I was so sure I would. So that witch. Let me get a little more healing on this. Just a bit more. I don't know I left one left over, but I did it well. But this should be more than enough. Oh, I'm fine Iron Man. Why did I think it was fine Scarlet Witch? Because someone said Scarlet Witch a minute ago. I must be losing my mind. Could be a shock. Now it's a good chance for me to test. Well, actually, not matter. God, he doesn't have any gen that means I'm going to awaken. Easy enough. Actually, he does good. His specials do decent damage when the opponent has a decent few bars of power. So that makes him very valuable. Which one do I want to take? Which one do I want more? I'm going to take this one. Actually, no. Now I'll take this one. Of course. How much more do I have left here? Yeah, I'm just going to use. I'm going to be gaining a few anyhow. Might as well use this. Ask and use. Fine. I don't think I need heal much. Now, Moon Knight, of course, is a bit of a defense, but nothing I can't handle, I don't think. Which will be famous last words, of course. Oh, I got Power Gate, even better. And he got Poison, which is even better than that. Hell's Fate does work out sometimes. He also has Power Gate. Nice burst. Damage. Oh, shit, come on. Yeah, got a little careless there then, but should drop. Yep. Yeah, enjoy the lightning bolt. So, yeah, I definitely need to do a little more. I think this will be enough. Worst comes to have a regen. Well, I can regen, not regen, revive. Worst case scenario. So hopefully I won't need it, but I have the option. Continue on normal health. It avoided that. I should have avoided it. It was think I even took a bit of damage. I did take a little damage from when I got hit by when I blocked the bolt, her energy attack. So yeah, I knew that would happen eventually. Of course, I would have to fight a symbiote. Sorry. I should think I'm still okay even with this. I can always revive him, not the end of the world, but as you can see, how you learn about Vision is that he's a very durable character. He's an attack. Of course, that happens as I'm talking. He's not going to talk for a few seconds. Ah, shoot. Yeah. I knew I flubbed that, so no biggie. Revive. Should be enough here. Oops. 2389. Should be enough for this battle. He's not going to decide afterwards. I can always use more health. But this should definitely be enough for him. Yeah, famous last words. I was saying easy enough. It'll be enough for to finish everything off. Should be a fun battle. I really do want to watch a special too, but other than that, it should be fun. Ugh, of course. Well, I'm counting the fear block so much in sound here anyhow. Degen, but still does me. But on the other hand, he has degen, so it works out pretty well. And he doesn't have power gain, which is even better. Yeah, he's enough. Now for the mutant who isn't really a mutant. I know we're supposed to fight yada idiot yada. So I want to heal. This is like the perfect battle. I mean, if you want to see why Vision's good, no bleed against Deadpool, which means he's relatively useless. I'm actually going to try doing with 2,000 health and see what happens here. Which will be embarrassing if I don't succeed, but it should work. This is like the perfect person down. Oh yeah. And new block means, well, not this is a gray one, not the red one, but you get the idea. Yeah, you see, 2,000 HP and I still destroyed Deadpool. I mean, Deadpool is like the easiest character to beat in this game with Vision. Take away his bleed and his power gain, and he's nothing. So, for everybody who's watching, I thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it, please subscribe. I really do appreciate it when someone does. And otherwise, I'll be letting everyone go, and this Nightmare signing off.